Hey everyone, Shane here with etrailer.com. Today I have a 2019 Hyundai Santa Fe, and I want to walk you through how to install the Titan Chain alloy snow tire chains. This is what they're going to look like when they're installed. These are going to be a diamond pattern design, which is going to give you a lot more tire coverage. When we compare them to like the ladder pattern design. With the ladder pattern design, we just have, it's just how it sounds, it's like a ladder. We're going to have a chain that goes across every so often. Well, if we put that in a scenario, maybe we're at a stop sign or we're at a stoplight, we go to take off, but our tire is sitting in between where the chain is. The tire's going to spin a little bit before it catches that. With a diamond pattern design, we don't have that because we have a lot more tire coverage. These are going to work great in light snow and ice. If you're low profile design, they're going to be SAE Class S rated for vehicles with limited wheel well clearance. These are going to have square lengths. They're going to be constructed out of a nickel manganese alloy, so they're going to hold up well during those harsh conditions. Each side of each link is going to have a flat edge, and what that does, it allows the links to wear a lot more evenly. We notice here in the center we're going to have a yellow chain, which is going to make this much easier to install than some of the other ones out there. Some of the other ones may have a tensioner here, and you have to hook the tensioner along the chain all the way around. What happens if we lose that tensioner? We can't use that chain anymore, or we have to order one, we have to wait for it to come in. So this comes as one piece, so it makes it a lot easier when we're ready to install them. Everything's color coded, so again, that's going to make it a lot easier to install as well. We're going to have a rubber tensioner, so it makes it easy. Once we get them installed, we drive forward a few feet and have to make any adjustment. We simply unhook it, pull it, and then we can move it up a link and it'll hold it tight. These are going to come in a set of 2. They are going to come with a nice carrying case. Now, when you compare them to some of the other cases out there, some of the other styles are more of a bag style. They're really thin. When we go to put them away, after a while they could rip the bag, and then the bag's pretty much no good anymore. With this is a nice thick case. This makes it easy when we're done with them. We can take them, put them in the case, we can put them in our trunk or underneath the seat so they're ready to go for the next time. When comparing these chains to some other types out there, like the thicker style, with the thicker ones, they may give you a little bit more grip in some cases. However, it's going to make the ride a lot more uncomfortable. With these being a low profile, it makes the ride much more smoother. Keep in mind they are going to have a 30-mile-per-hour speed rating. Now that we've gone over some of the features, let's walk you through how to get them installed. Keep in mind we will be installing these on the front tires because this is a front-wheel drive vehicle. If you have an all-wheel drive vehicle, we still recommend installing them on the front wheels. However, you can get a second set for the rear wheels. These are also going to be installed on tire size 235, 65, 17s. You can find the tire size usually right on the face. To start your installation, it's a good idea to lay your chain out, check for any damage to any links, make sure there aren't any knots. You want to also make sure that if you notice right here, one side's open, the other side is closed. You want the open side to face down. We're going to take the yellow side, we're going to feed it back around our tire. Right here where it splits, all of this is going to come out on the back side. This is going to be on the front side. Take that. Pass it around. We're going to take our 2 ends, so we're going to feed them up behind the tire, and then we're going to hook them together. We'll start pulling our chain around to the front. We're going to take our green hook, and we're going to hook it to the yellow link. We're going to feed this back. We'll try and get the chain on the front face of our tire as even as we can. Now you'll notice here, we have a gray chain with a rubber tensioner and this red piece. Red piece is open on one side and closed on the other. We want the flat side to go against the tire. The open side, we're going to feed the gray chain into it like that. We're going to pull on it. much as we can. It's going to have a little opening up here at the top. That's going to lock your chain in place. We're going to have red loops. We're going to take our chain, our tensioner, and feed it through the loops. Now, if you can't use both, it's not necessary to use both. You just have to use one. You can always cross it up. You just want to make sure you try to get it as tight as possible. On our rubber tensioner, it's going to have a hook on it. You want to make sure the hook is facing out, flat side is in towards the tire. We're going to get this up as tight as we can get it. Just like that. Once you get one side done, you're going to repeat the process on the other. Drive forward a few feet, check the tension, and make any adjustments necessary. It's going to do it for a look at and installation on the Titan chain alloy snow tire chains on a 2019 Hyundai Santa Fe.